No poďme na to, ideme to proudiť. Plešinka junior už nie je medzi nami. Plešinka junior na 90% zomrel. Plešinka juniora niečo dostalo, žil asi mesiac. A bohužiaľ tá situácia, aká je, dneska som sa definitívne utvrdil v tom, že nič z tohto neexistuje, toto všetko je len nejaká virtuálna ilúzia. Pravdepodobne ani ja neexistujem. Pravdepodobne ja som len nejaký divný druh programu, ak to môžem takto nazvať. Divný druh programu, ktorý je naprogramovaný na nejakú sračku. Ale znova sa dostaneme k tej fáze, čo je existencia, čo existuje, čo neexistuje, definícia toho. Ale je to komplikované, lebo môžeme povedať, že program naprogramovaný, to neznamená, že ešte neexistuje, že existuješ. Ale on je to komplikované táto vec, že venujeme sa nejakým ľahším číslam. Pointa je, že toto celé je nejaká sračka, vymyslená sračka, ktorá by reálne v živote nemohla fungovať takýmto systémom, aký funguje. Funguje preto, lebo neexistuje, lebo je to nejaký program, nejaká simulácia, nejaká sračka, nejaký hnoj. Takže Plešinka junior mŕtvý, nežil tu moc dlho, 1 mesiac. Ale poďme naspäť, snažím sa teda, jeho sestra zatiaľ žije, snažím sa udržať nad vodou. Všetci viem, ako sa tieto veci majú. Ale jediné, čo ma tak dáva dokopy, je, že naozaj nič z tohto neexistuje. To, či existujem ja, alebo neexistujem ja, to neviem. To ma v podstate nezaujíma, lebo to nie je dôležité, či existujem ja, alebo neexistujem. Čo je pre mňa dôležité je, že toto okolo mňa, nič z tohto, čo je okolo mňa, reálne neexistuje. Takže ideme na to. Dneska je 595. relaxačný tréningový deň, je 6.7.2025, nedela. Začíname 18.53, najťažšie súdky sú 3 série klikožrutov, 3 série zibožrutov, zibožruty 15, 15, 14, 14, 13, 13, predné, zadné, predné, zadné, klikožruty 190, 80, skontrolujeme, či sedí zvuková stopa, budeme to provodiť, zvuková stopa sedí, pustíme týchto pičov ako podmazíme na prvých 15.
Greetings and salutations, Wastelanders and Wanderers. My name is Ozcat.
And I'm Noodle Pants. And we have more news for you.
The PTS was updated a couple of days ago, and Nuke Knights has been doing his thing, digging into the data files, and has the first data mine of Atomic Shop armor, wearables, and pets.
Ooh, more pets, please, yes.
There's some interesting stuff in here, so let's just dive right in. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be getting some new animals.
That cat already looks taxidermy.
Well, this is the farm cat, and it looks very old.
Okay, he's actually really adorable in that curled up shot. Animatronic cat as a pet that can walk around. I love it.
Plešinku juniora zabil boss.
Cat is one of the coolest camp items in the
Ostala
game.
ešte jeho sestra.
And the fact that you can now have it not just sitting there arching its back, but actually walking around arching its back.
And coming out of your chest and out of your furniture.
All the things we love about pets in the game.
Exactly.
But not,
Takže skúsime udržať na živé.
not just the animatronic cats.
Najdlhšie, ako sa dá.
Dog.
Budeme stavať nejaké piaté.
That's right. So you can
Budeme stavať nejaké piaté či skôr,
Collectron.
aby ju nezabila vrana.
Also the dog, you can have two.
Oj, aj keď neexistuje nič z tohto,
I love it.
to neznamená, že na istej úrovni som si tieto programy neobľúbil. Na istej úrovni si vždy budem obľúbať tieto programy, tieto neexistujúce osobnosti, pretože som očivie tak naprogramovaný, ale
Exactly.
môj program minimálne zistil to, že
That doesn't look dog friendly at all. I
je
love
to moja
playing it. Although
virtuálna simulácia.
he can probably dig up
utrpenia.
some metallic trash.
Takže má 100 klikov, že toho 100 klik starom.
Mound, and then they've slapped the raider cage, some leaves, and I think that's the same skull pile that we see in the Deathclaw nests.
It is, it is.
And they just mixed it all together, and they're like, yeah, sell it for 700 apps.
Yes. Bethesda at its finest.
complete with the fake rat roach.
I have that roach.
Wheelbarrow full of skulls and bones, and it looks like a meat pile.
I actually have all of these things.
And then there's this.
What is that? That looks like a diaper on his head.
Well, yeah, so it's the Enclave mechanic cap, but in reality, why would you ever need that little face flap strapped up?
Face flap.
Face flap. Yeah, we're gonna call this the face flap cap.
That is not dignified.
No, and I'm thinking like maybe if you're Enclave, you're just such a meow that when the Deathclaw comes, you can like unsnap it and cover your face and be like, I'm not here, I'm not here, I'm not here, I'm not here.
It's the safe place
Yeah,
cat.
that's right. When you need a place to cry in peace, just drop the flap down and get your cry on.
Oh, I bet Bethesda employees have these.
Yeah.
That's all I say,
so
zombie.
Enclave stuff is coming, and we're going to start with the flak cap, along with the Jack Flak jacket. Any of you who are from the 80s,
The jacket actually looks cool.
if you're from the 80s, and you know who Jack Flak was. And then we get some power armor, which to the best of my ability to determine is just some power armor with an E stamped on it.
The eyes are blue.
Oh, the eyes are blue. That's what we're paying for. Oh, you got some tubes.
Tubes. It's tubular.
Totally tubular. Okay, right, this is gonna be the 80s patch, the 80s data mine. Dude.
Tubular.
Okay, so the tubes are actually like on the jetpack, bro.
This looks remarkably like the alien jetpack.
But it's got tubes, bro. It's so much better. Okay, so yeah, jetpack. Oh, whoa.
Okay, skulls and bones. That's better. That's like Raider stuff.
It is Raider stuff, so you've got the switchback, but what kind of Raider mechanic is gonna bolt bones to his jetpack with like immovable pipe
Rivets?
tag things? Like those are the things that you use to mount pipes to walls.
Okay, I'm digging the horns though.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Who's gonna put that on their power?
No nie ma tym se.
Okay, yeah, for power armor it's a bit much, but if that came as a mask, that would be hot.
That's a pretty dope looking mask, yeah. It would go really well as an alternative to the Skull Lord outfit.
Yeah. It's kind of like Hellboy.
It's kind of like it, except he's got 2 horns instead of none.
Je to skin na Power Armor
Yeah, no, I
vyzerovať.
see where you're going with it.
If you didn't file it down.
I'm imagining the reality of trying to craft this in your lab where you're like, okay, I've got this like really cool skull and I'm gonna like cut holes in it and then I'm gonna mount all of my really expensive power armor valve thingies.
No ideme na 14,
to it
14.
because like I'm a raider and you know my creativity is just underappreciated behind my intelligence. Bro.
I think they were going for like a Reaver look, but Reavers have to be like off the wall insane.
And Reavers also aren't going to take the time to like symmetrically find bones of the correct length from 3 different
Exactly.
creatures. and
Exactly,
then,
they just slap shit
epoxy
together.
them to their chest.
Yeah, like they get a body part, they slap it to themselves.
Okay, Bethesda. Well, let's move on to what your favorite thing? Reskins. Except they're
Reskin!
not actually reskins, they're shrunken skins.
Shrunken heads, they're actually shrunken heads.
So Bethesda is giving us the Fosnoct masks in tiny format, and instead of wearing them on your face, you can wear them on your back.
Except you didn't earn them at Fosnock, you bought them with atoms.
Well, that's okay because they're tiny, so you know how many atoms can they really cost? Too many.
They're gonna be at least 250.
A lot of atoms.
A lot of that. Oh, actually, they may come in a bundle.
Do you think people in the wasteland really walk around and stand like that?
Yes.
Hey,
Cupcakes and
I
everything.
got a witch on my butt. So we've got the demon Fosnoct mask, the hag. If they're doing these, we're probably going to see them all. We got the Minotaur, the Scorch Beast.
No glowing ones?
No, because glowing ones are still rare items. So that would be... Well, I don't know. But Bethesda thinks they can sell it, then they'll probably do it. The Winter Man.
Okay, that's a classic.
Okay, well, this probably also means that we're going to be getting Fosnoct not in winter?
Yeah, I suspect that we may be getting Fosnoct in the summer because we still have not received the community calendar update.
Right, and these are data mines from Atomic Shop, so they're not dependent on a season. They could do Fosnoct in 2 weeks and we could see these come out.
Correct.
The Settler's Pack backpack, which is basically a box with a hatchet and some rope.
No nie ma 90, 90 kliknúčov, to 90 kliknúčov.
A decal.
A decal.
That is cool. Is that a bobber?
Mesiac.
A glowing green skull bobber.
Mesiac žil plešinka
It's
ľudia.
labeled as a bobber, although it looks like it's also going to be available as flare.
Also glowing.
Also glowing, or maybe Bethesda just didn't know which one to do, so they're like, yeah, do them all.
Okay, the bobber is nice.
Right now you can get the Quantum Bobber.
90 klikov, že to
glowing
90
fish.
klik stojí.
But if you haven't caught enough glowing fish, well, you can just buy a glowing bobber. And a glowing bobber is really helpful when you're fishing at night to track the direction that the fish has pulled and start moving your little cone of despair so that you can catch it as quickly as possible.
That's right.
So it's nice that they're making despair available to everybody, whether they've earned it or not.
That's what Bethesda is all about.
And we got a couple little player prefixes.
Oh, favorite.
Jagged and salty.
Wow.
Oh, you know people are going to go crazy with salty.
Oh, yeah.
Especially it's a prefix.
Oh, nice one. Yes, we'll see a lot of salty cats out there.
And salty invader. And
Salty bobber.
And that's it for this first data mine, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How do you feel about it? Do you think that this is really leveling up the Atomic Shop game? Or is this Bethesda just, trying to, mail it?
And if you are excited about some of the things here, let us know which ones and place your bets on Summer Fastnacht. I bet it's coming in August.
Thank you so much for watching. My name is Oscat.
And I'm Noodle Pants. And until next time,
Stay salty, Vault Dwellers.
Yep. No 13. 13 iba, že to predné zadné. Dobre. Za nami. Ideme dať posledných 80. 80 klikov, že to 80 klik z toho. No to za nami. Je to za nami. Dávaj to za nami. ...595. relaxačný tréningový deň za nami. Bolo 6.7.2025. Skončili sme 19.08, segment trval 17 minút a 50 sekúnd.